I'm getting them, and some of them are really delightful.
So how do you decide? Do you put them on a hat and you kind of grab one?
No, it is not a random process. You must be an international. You must have a vision. It's just not a talking head that gets up there. You must commit to something which is going to change the show. It's just not an advertisement for your company.
We know we're international. We have vision.
Well, put in a bid.
I will do that.
We're not looking, it's not a matter of money. You don't even have to be an exhibitor, but you have to have a top executive that could communicate well and also tell a story. This is all about telling stories. It's about products as well, but you have to have something which is different and stands out.
Do I send that request directly to you, or do you have
anywhere at CES? It's a team of people that makes this all happen. We have over 3,300 exhibitors here, over 20,000 new products introduced, 30 football fields of exhibit space, and we tested our media coverage. It's up 30% this year.
And that's why my feet hurt so much, because of all those football fields that I've been crossing and not playing any football on. So you talked about floor space. Has attendees been growing, the number of attendees, or can you give me any numbers or any stats?
Absolutely. We'll be announcing in a few minutes, so it means I'm announcing here right now, live, that we are over 153,000 people, which is up over last year.
Excellent.
It's a record attendance. It's a record. We have a record international attendance.
Congratulations.
Record, every way of measuring a record, we have set it. This is the largest annual event ever held in the Americas, if not in the world, by almost every measure. We will actually have an audited number coming out in April, and that's an independent, and it will change either up or down slightly, but that's a pretty good number.
So this is the biggest event that's ever happened anywhere in America, ever?
Certainly in the annual exhibition world, certainly. It is, and now, but more significant than the size is the enthusiasm, the optimism. We have our annual board meeting of 45 CEOs from a variety of big and small, retailer, manufacturer, service supplier. Went around the table, everyone speaks. Everyone used similar words about optimism, excitement, innovation, hope for the future. Every meeting showed up on time. Every meeting was a positive meeting. It's not just the products and innovators themselves. It's a sense that we're moving forward with innovation, and it's making a difference, not only in terms of the economy, but in terms of jobs, in terms of the future, in terms of good things for education, information, safety, kid raising, you name it. We're making a difference with these products.
And maybe the sentiment among the producers, but among the media, there's been this kind of sentiment of CES is struggling, the CES is dying. What's your response to that accusation?
There was a few negative stories before the show by a few people who wanted to do a negative story saying, oh, it's going away because Microsoft had this rather strange and misinterpreted announcement. And they tried to make a story of it. One of those major reporters went back and said, I was wrong. I came to the show. I saw it. This is an amazing event. And it's like reviewing a movie or reviewing a book without being there. And what I especially found galling in those, and they were definitely wrong, was that here you go around the show, you talk to these entrepreneurs. These are people that are putting their life savings on the line, that have an idea, and you get some snarky reporter who's never tried to invent anything, never done anything, and frankly, I find it pretty offensive, and a lot of reporters tell me they're offensive. Overwhelmingly, the media coverage by those who've been here has been positive, very little negative coverage. Of course, not every company is going to hit a home run every show. Sure. That's the free market system. That's what we have here. But as an industry, definitely moving forward, definitely growing, $1 trillion in sales worldwide, literally millions of jobs being created. We're pulling the economy along. There is nothing but a great story here. And as much as I love technology and I'm passionate about technology, the reality is you're interviewing me face to face. You meet people face to face. We have over 150,000 people that invested their time and money to come to Las Vegas so they could see a company, see the products, look at someone in the eye, shake their hand, test their metal. That's what this is about. It's a 5-sense experience. That's why politicians still travel around the country. That's why everyone is still meeting. That's why people still, when they go on a honeymoon, they go together. They just don't do it over the internet. And that's how babies are made. You really got to get together by having some real physical contact.
Breaking news, that's how babies are made. And now it's right here on the stage. Well, Gary, it's been great. I mean, I can certainly say that from our perspective, the shows is bigger than ever. We've actually hit more posts here than ever before, which means we're seeing more gadgets than ever before, covering more news than ever before, and that, I think, also is testament to the growth of the show and the continued success of the show. So we've had a great week. It's been exhausting, and thank you for helping us.
Congratulations for phenomenal coverage, too. I've heard a lot about it, and it was really terrific. It was buzzing all over the floor. 4 days of the show right here.
Yeah, absolutely. It was great. Well, we'll shake your hands.
Thank you very much. Physical contact. There we go.
And we'll be back with more coverage of how to make babies, maybe in CES 2013. Live from the show floor at CES 2012. This is Engadget, and we'll be back with a live podcast in a couple of hours.
You off here now? Thank you.
Too late now. I know. Moms, Dad, hide your kids. It's Gary Shapiro on TV. I don't know what to expect. I know. It's giddiness at this point. Yeah. Lack of sleep. Giddiness, you know?
So there you have it. Gary Shapiro saying this is the best event yet. Thanks.
I think it just came out of his
Why she got back?
Oh, Lordy.
And like, it was like, all we did was go, and so it was a typical conversation. And
Hi, Gary.
it is what it is.
Hi, Gary.
Hey, how you doing? Good to see you, Steve.
Are you forming for entertainment?
Oh, really?
No, I like that.
Yeah, you know, my wife's pregnant. That's the other thing we announced. This is my wife, Dr. Susan Malinowski. You could have announced that on
Case in point.
she's very upset with me because I said,
Well, congratulations.
yeah, our first son, his nickname is Doobie because we would always fight over it. So we call him as Doobie 2.0.
You understand, like, don't Bogart the Doobie? Alright, so now this one's Doobie 2.0.
Doobie 2.0, so doing
so, like,
May.
your announcement, you're like, you figured that out a few months ago?
That's very funny. Takes two.
I didn't get a chance to congratulate you on your book last year at the show. I missed you about when you spoke, but you're going so fast. But I just want now I can congratulate you.
Thanks, Steve. It's always a pleasure.
Nice to see you. Thank you.
I grabbed 60 seconds. Steve Wolchak, innovative from Canada. You want to just give a quick
I hope
highlight?
that wasn't live when I was talking
No,
about
this was
Doobie
it.
2.0.
Can I just do just 10 seconds? I appreciate it.
I don't want to get it.
No, he's
sorry.
okay. Can you hold up for me?
Oh my God.
Sure, I'm happy to.
Now
There we go. That's cooperative.
I can do
With
it.
Gary Shapiro,
Hey, she's a surgeon.
she's awesome. I
I
like
can
it.
do
That's
it.
awesome.
I can
You're doing
do
great.
it. Let me do it. Let me
We
do
got
it.
the camera person. That's your wife.
That's right.
Innovative news, innovative live. What's the highlights of the show here, Gary?
Well, the highlight was one story. It's about excitement, innovation, optimism. You know, over 2,300 exhibitors introducing 20,000 new products. Really cool stuff that's going to change the future, whether it's the electric car or robotics or great 4K TV screens, wireless communication. So many different things here. It's difficult to summarize and say, here's my favorite or what's the best. But the real story is we have a great future.
I love it. I was here 10 years ago. You look younger, so did I. Having said all of that, there seems to be more buzz and excitement this time around.
Well, of course there's buzz. You know, in a troubled world economy, where there's only bad news every day, this shows that there's a bright future for all of us ahead of us because technology is solving a lot of the world's problems. You know, some of this stuff is fun, but some of it is really serious stuff.
Absolutely.
Because whether it's a more energy efficient alternatives or electric cars or education in a way which will benefit everyone using technology or even clean water and there's stuff about that or easy, quicker communications, access. This is all good news.
You're changing lives here too. That's what I like about it. Technology embraces, but it's also being excited that way.
It is changing lives. You know, we have an obligation as a generation to do things better for the next generation. In many ways, we've let the next generation down. I think in innovation and technology, we're helping bring them back up, and that's very important.
Great. Thank you, Gary.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. So this is Innovative. We're live here at CES, kind of. And until next time, innovative news for innovative times.
There you go. You got it.
Great. Thank
Hey,
you.
You're
good
welcome.
job.
Okay.
All right.